you know today alone 20,000 sets of these beautiful steak knives have been sold? And you want to know why? They're a huge favorite around here at HSN, a massive customer pick. They are beautiful carbon steel, so they resist stains and rust and corrosion. They have these gorgeous resin handles in a rainbow of colors, some of them brand new for you. They come in a pine wood storage box, which is the most beautiful display, and you are going to get 12 of these today. It's a retail value of nearly $100 for $29.95. They're on 6 flexible payments, so $4.99 gets them home. And really, when I say these are gorgeous works of art, it's so true. This is the brand new turquoise color. You can see behind this knife how they come stored to you in these pine wood boxes with a lid that slides in and out, and it has Wolfgang puck etched on the top. Gorgeous presentation. In front of that, this is the opaque color. Reminds me of a pearl. Isn't it gorgeous? You've got that pearlescent look to it. There is that full blade all the way down to the back of the handle. Talk about quality for sure. This is called opaque. In front of that, our most popular has been the black. It's sleek, it's kind of sexy, it's definitely modern. You can really see in the handle the swirls of gray and white that come along with the black color. In front of that is another one of our brand new colors for all the jewelry lovers out there. If you love coral, you're gonna wanna pick up the coral set of knives. You can see it's not pink, it's not an orangey red, it is the perfect coral color. So that is available for you. On the other end, we have the gray, and the gray is a perfect dove gray. In the handle, you have little swirls of cream and white. It just keeps it very elegant and fresh. It's smooth and cool to the touch, perfectly weighted. This is such a gorgeous knife. In front of that is the blue. Reminds me of lapis, doesn't it? I know I keep mentioning jewelry, but it's because these are truly beautiful to look at, and they work like a dream. Wait until the chef does some demonstrations for you. In front of that one, this is called Cranberry, and it's the perfect Cranberry Red. You can see all the different colors that we have mixed in with the creams and the whites. And then in front of that, another brand new color. This is called Cream. We have 184 left for everybody in the country. We brought in over 2,500 of the cream. We're now down to 184 of them for you. I do want to mention, before we dive in, some other things to keep in mind. When you're shopping at Wolfgang Puck today, your entire cart will ship for $5 flat. It could be full of 100 Wolfgang Puck items, could be full of 2, completely up to you, but this is the time to stock up. And if you purchase anything from the chef, you are going to get $5 off his huge customer pick, the battery-operated wine opener. It comes in rose gold, red, and copper. The batteries are included. The base is actually the foil cutter, and you press a button, and your cork easily comes in and out. It's normally $21.95, but if you purchase anything else from Chef, you will get it for $16.95. All right, let's introduce you now to the James Beard Award-winning chef, restaurant owner,
how are you?
and a great friend of us at HSN.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be here, and I'm so glad to help you for your holidays. You know, you're going to entertain at home, you need presents. Yes. We have you covered, so don't worry, with the best quality. So this time of the year, we have our fantastic knives, steak knives. I love them. I use them at home. Why they are so good? Why do you get 5 years of warranty? Look at it. It's all one piece. See that?
I learned they call that full tang.
Full tang. You're very good.
What does that mean for quality,
Yeah, because sometimes people say full tang.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
no.
So that's why I said a whole piece. So why is that? Because if you have a wooden handle and the knife goes into here, because they try to save on the metal, you know, because if you make a lot, every gram counts.
Sure.
So this is the way the best knives are made.
Is that why some of mine have, like, they're wiggly? Almost like the blade is wiggling around in the handle?
Exactly.
Oh.
It loosens it up. So this will always stay like that.
Nice.
It even has my WP on here.
I love that.
Yeah. So now the most important thing is how comfortable it is to hold it and how good is the steel. We have carbon steel, which is the hardest steel, which stays the best. So I would like to show you one thing. I have a pork chop here, and you know how difficult it is to cut anything. Look at that.
Especially my pork chops. Especially my pork chops. They're usually dry.
Anybody's pork chop. Look at that. See that?
Look. You're not tearing up the meat or anything.
Yeah, it doesn't tear the meat. It just cuts it perfectly through without pushing, without squishing out this juice or anything. So now you never will get a problem at home and say, my meat wasn't tender.
Yes,
I couldn't even cut it. They're gonna say, my meat is tender like butter. The knife went through it like butter.
And that's how you came to this idea to bring us steak knives, correct?
Exactly. When I opened Cut in Beverly Hills, I didn't have steak knives. I said, no, we don't need steak knife. It will be fine. And I had to, because I had these expensive Christoffel knives. What happened? A few weeks into it, a customer called me over and said, Wolfgang, your steaks are tough. I can't even cut them.
That's a brave customer.
I know, and I was so embarrassed. You know, brand new. I told everybody, you know, we're gonna have the best steakhouse. I took the steak back in the kitchen, cut it with my chef's knife, tasted it, and I said, I don't know what he's talking about.
Right.
It's totally tender. So then all of a sudden I said, okay, bring me one of these fancy knives.
Okay.
They brought me a knife. I tried to cut it. It was like cutting with the back of the knife like that. It did not go in.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
And so then I obviously ordered steak knives, and from then on, we are in peace. People think we have the best steak because we do have the best steak. So.
Well, you love these knives. I have to say, this has become a massive customer pick. The reviews are phenomenal. In fact, we would love to hear from you. If you own these or anything else from the Chef's line, there may be people watching who have never experienced one of Chef's kitchen utensils or tools. You could be the person to help them understand the quality of what they're receiving, the beauty of these knives. And, you know, we do this one time a year. It's always an exciting time right around the holiday season so that you can stock up, yes, for yourself and the guests that are coming over, but also as a giftable. You see the way they're presented in these gorgeous pine wood boxes, and I love the lid just slides right out. You can store them in this. You could keep 6, gift the other 6 if you wanted to.
And look how elegant they are. Look at that.
Look
at that. Take a close up here. Can we get close into this one?
Look at that. It's jewelry on your table.
Look at that. I think you almost can make earrings. If you wouldn't have a knife, you could hang them on from your ear. They are so beautiful.
Very true.
So, and you get all these great colors to choose. You know, these are really beautiful colors. I love my knife, and that's one of the reasons last Christmas we sold over 50,000. So, and we didn't do it since. And now, because of you out there, I also made a table setting. I made the whole flatware setting with a spoon, a fork, a small spoon, and a knife, so you can add on to your knives already.
Yeah, if you want to pick those up, it's 24 pieces. So it's service for 6 people, and you can definitely get those. Remember, it's $5 flat to ship your entire cart today of Wolfgang Punk
items. Look at that, a well-seared steak. It just cuts it through so easy and so clean. Can you see that?
And speaking of clean, how do we clean these knives? What do you recommend?
Well, I wash all my knives in the sink by hand.
Okay.
My chef's knife, this knives, whatever. You can put them in the dishwasher, but any knife in the dishwasher gonna lose its sharpness. So if you clean 6 knives, it won't take you a long time. Just use a little soap, a little water, and rinse them and dry them off. So.
And these being fine edge and not serrated means I can sharpen these, correct?
You can sharpen that with any kind of sharpener. Even with the sharpener we used to have. Now look at that. So you see how I cut the steak here, just like with the chef knife.
Look at that. All uniform pieces. Nothing's been torn and shredded.
Nothing torn, nothing shredded. I mean, so easy, so fast.
This is the box that you'll receive. You get 2 of these. There's 6 in each box. It's a gorgeous pine wood. I've had mine since last year, and it still looks phenomenal. I just set one I have actually in my drawer with all my other silverware. The other one I keep in the box in case more guests come over. So you can absolutely do that. We've taken a couple out of here for demonstration purposes, but this is what you see. And they each have their own little slats at the top. And this is the gray. You brought us beautiful colors with some new ones.
I know. This is very elegant. So even if you have regular forks, this will fit right with your regular forks at home. Or if you want to buy the whole thing here, I mean, this is really an amazing experience too, to get the whole flatware set for under 50 bucks.
Absolutely.
For 24 pieces.
And a 5-year warranty on both of those for sure. If you want to pick these up, just choose your color. To be able to get 12 of these with the giftable boxes and the 5-year warranty for $29.95 is definitely an opportunity you don't want to wait on. And the idea of giftability, think outside the holidays too. It could be newlyweds, it could be a housewarming gift, it could be a hostess gift instead of that typical bottle of wine that costs more than $30.
Exactly.
How about bringing them these gorgeous knives?
And you don't know what they gonna like, so this is a present what everybody gonna use, everybody gonna like, because it is so simple and so easy.
It is the gift of practicality too, because they look gorgeous, but they are so durable and they work so well, as you can see. They're gonna use them every day.
Oh, totally. And I love to give the gifts which people can use. You know, everybody has this and that in a machine. Like they have this pasta machine. I went to somebody's house and I saw this pasta maker there. And I said, what do? You make pasta? He says, no, that's way too complicated for me. I said, I have to mix the dough, and then it's too wet and it's too dry. And so they just keep it away. But this knife, you will use it for lunch, you can use it for dinner, you can use it for breakfast, if you have a salad or if you eat an omelette, whatever you do, you will use knives. So this is really the best way to give somebody a present or for yourself by giving something which is usable all the time.
Do you mind if I show colors one more time?
Okay,
because
you go show them the color.
They're just so pretty. Okay, this is your opportunity to choose. I will say the cream, why don't I come over here?
Yeah, the cream must be almost gone.
Are you surprised by how popular the cream has been?
You know what? It's an interesting thing because it's more neutral, so it goes with everything.
That's true, especially if you're gifting and you're not sure what to get someone. This is that beautiful cream. At last check, we had about 180 of those left to go. There's 150 now in the cream, so those will be the first to go. Remember, you're getting 12 of these in these gorgeous boxes. They are dishwasher safe. We do recommend hand washing, but I throw mine in the dishwasher. Busy mom, whatever the case is, you can definitely do that. You can sharpen these as well if you would like to. Behind that, we have this gorgeous cranberry red. Talk about a beautiful holiday place setting this year to put these out with your plates and your, centerpieces, maybe some garland. Absolutely gorgeous. That's called cranberry. Behind that, we have the blue, and it's a deep, rich lapis blue, and you can really see in that resin handle all of the pretty colors that are swirled throughout. So this one has mixes of cream and white. Behind that is the gray. This is the one Chef has been using to show you demonstrations of what you can cut with. It's a nice, beautiful dove gray with those creamy whites swirled in as well. On the other end, we've got a couple more new colors to show you. This is the turquoise that truly could be like a piece of jewelry. If you look at this handle and that bright pop of blue, if you are one of those who loves fun, gorgeous, you just saturated colors throughout your home, why not bring that into the kitchen with the turquoise? In front of that, this is called opaque. It really reminds me of a pearl. You see how it just has that little bit of shimmer throughout when you turn it into the light? So this is called opaque when you're ordering. In front of that has been our most popular, and it's the black. It's a little bit sexy. It's very sleek, very modern. And then finally in the front, another brand new color for you. This is called coral, and it is that perfect coral. It's not red, it's not orange. This is that bright pop, another jewelry lover's dream to have this in your kitchen. Remember, there are 6 to a box. You get 2 boxes. This is pine wood, absolutely gorgeous. It has Wolfgang's logo and name etched into the front. You get a 5-year warranty with these. It's a $100 retail value. To get it today for under $30, tremendous opportunity. So please stock up. It is amazing.
I am so excited about these knives. Why? Because I know when I go to people's houses and I cook there, and some people say, I have my own silverware. And I look at it and I said, this is not a good thing for my reputation, because people don't have a good knife. They don't gonna be able to cut. So you know what I do? I slice the steak for people, so that way I know they can eat it.
It's a control thing, right? That way you know it's perfect.
I don't want them to screw up my meat and tell me it's my fault. You know
what if they order ketchup with a steak? Do you allow that?
I turn my head around. So.
My dad hates that when people do that.
Yeah. All right, now maybe this, look at that.
Perfect. Perfect slice.
I mean, you eat a lamb chop, look at that. It comes right through. Whatever you do, you want to cut off the extra meat, you like that? Look at it.
Oh my gosh, look how easy that was.
See that?
Then you get every bit of the food,
This is really the bomb. And I think, you know, we sold so many last year. And why? Because not only the price is so amazing, but also 5-year warranties.
Yeah.
But also, you pay for the first shipping.
Yeah.
If you want more for presents, you don't pay for shipping.
That's right.
So you get an extra $5 reduction.
Yeah. What Chef means is all day today, anything Wolfgang Puck that you purchase, you will never pay more than $5 total to ship your entire cart, no matter how much is in it. So if you're getting the Today Special, anything else you buy from Wolfgang today will ship to you absolutely free. So that's why, and you had some great feedback at the midnight launch of people saying, listen, I'm buying 6, 7, 8 sets of these because I've got nieces and nephews and friends and coworkers and gift exchanges and people that I want to give high quality gifts to, but I can't spend an arm and a leg.
I know.
Which everybody's
My wife already called me also this morning. She watched me last night and she said, you know, bring 20 of these sets. Why? She said, you know, we have the gardener, we have the pool guy, we have this one, we have that one, we have friends who come over, your neighbors who come over. We give them a bottle of wine, you know, then they drink and then it's over. And she said, you know what? This is something which they're gonna last, forever, and they're gonna always remember it's from us because it has my WP initials on it. So it's really a nice way.
Very true. And you know, the flatware set that you brought us to is really exciting because it's brand new, and you guys had requested it. You said, I love these knives, but I would really like the rest of the ensemble.
Fork. What about the fork? What about the spoon, Wolfgang? How come you didn't bring us that? So now I brought you everything you will need, and you can see here on the table over there,
look how gorgeous
like
that is.
Beautiful table setting.
It really is stunning. That's the cranberry on the table. So if you do want to get that, it's service for 6 people. So it's 4 pieces for 6 people total, and we have great colors too.
Altogether, 24 pieces for under $50, which means you can do the math. A little over $2 a piece. Where can you get a great tang knife for $2? Nowhere.
I find that interesting too, that even the forks and the spoons, everything is full tang. It's full metal all the way through with the 5-year warranty on that as well. And we have cut a lot of examples for you.
And look how that goes through. I mean, it's like amazing.
I use mine even, Chef, for vegetables. I find soft things like cheeses and tomatoes, it cuts right through it. You don't need serration. Sometimes, you know, you think you do.
You know what? Steak knives are actually better when they're not serrated.
Why is that?
Why is that? Because the serrated rips the meat, it grabs it, you know, so it's better to have just a sharp knife, just like I have here, our bacon wrap filet here.
Oh my
you can see I don't have to squish it.
No, and you're keeping all the juice inside the
You keep all the
actual
juices
meat.
inside because I don't have to squeeze down and try to get the meat out.
Absolutely
and try to cut the meat and squeeze out the juice.
There it is. I have to say, the cream, definitely getting limited. That was one of our brand new color options this year. Fewer than 100 now. That's total. That's for the rest of the day for everyone in the country. So if you're watching and you're even at all intrigued and the cream is on your mind, you might want to pick that one up sooner rather than later. We actually do have an extended holiday return policy right now too for the season. You have till the end of January next year to send anything back if you're unhappy. Perfect example of what I was talking about, a soft tomato.
A soft
How hard can
tomato,
that
look
be?
at it. I cut it.
Look at this. Done. You've just prepped lunch for everybody here in the studio. Everything's cut up perfectly. I mean, look at this. So it's the quality, it's the inspiration behind this one. It was, what was it, the 19th century knife where you got the inspiration for
it's
this?
from a French town called La Guiole where they make knives, and they're famous for their knives, but their prices, you know what? If I would tell you what they cost, you would think, Wolfgang, you must be crazy to use that much money to buy a knife. But, you know, people do because they know they're going to use it for a long time.
Sure.
This one, ours, you can use for a long time, but the price is amazing. Why is it so amazing? Because of the quantity we buy. So then it's not like we just fabricated 1,000 knives, you know, tens of thousands of knives.
And when you first launched, I mean, 51,000 had been sold going into today. And today alone, I lost count. We were around 18,000. The last time that I checked, 20,000 now, 800 sold. That's a lot of happy customers out there,
Way over 20,000 gone. And you know what? In California, it is only 10, 15, 10, 20. So they're just waking up. It's Monday. And I think last day in school, maybe, no?
Yeah, my kids are out all week this week for the holiday
my kids
season.
are out too.
Yeah.
My kids are in Maui already.
Oh, wow,
Yeah, we are
fantastic.
opening a new restaurant in Maui. We are not opening a new one, actually. Spargo in Maui is there for 20 years. We remodeled it.
Oh, nice.
And guess what? We're going to have steak knife there too, because even we sell a
fantastic?
lot of fish, but the people who order a steak or the people who order a chicken, we need a steak knife for them, because without that, I will look bad and people are going to think I buy second quality meat or second quality chicken.
So now you at home.
It's all about the knife. And now you get all these colors. Now you get them for a price. You cannot tell me, no, it's too expensive. 12 knives for what?
Yeah.
$29.95.
I mean, it's $15 a gift if you want to break it up that way, because you get 6 to a box here. They're gorgeous. Use what the pros use. There's a reason they're a huge customer pick, everyone. And enjoy that flat rate of $5 to ship everything Wolfgang Pup in
I think
your
this
cart.
is really the bomb. And even if you're an empty nester, you say, I don't need 12 knives. What am I going to do with them? You know,
Gifts.
I tell you, you're going to find somebody who you can give 6 knives and they're going to say, thank you so much. It was the nicest present I got in a long time.
Well, and I got to say, don't forget about the wine opener.